Okay, good evening. Let's check out some Chicken Police. I've seen bits of this game before. Looks pretty funny. Like a noir type buddy cop adventure. Satire, humor, jazz music. Pretty good package. Let's see what it's like. Let's do this. Chicken Police, paint it red.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Okay. So, we're coming up to retirement. And obviously the last thing he said in the introduction was what could possibly go wrong. So let's see what could go wrong. Also, we'll find out who this is in a moment. Let's look around. What have we got? We've got our notepad. I'm assuming as we come across people and places, this will fill up. So we've got people, places, Hotel Atlas is where we are right now. It used to be a nice place, now we're competing who gets swallowed by decay first. The hotel's winning, but honestly, I'm not that far behind. Okay, we've got a codex. I'll leave this here for a second. If you want to read it, go ahead. Like, most of the game is voice acted, but long pieces of text like this, I won't be reading out. So I'll just leave it on, and then if you want to go ahead and, like, read it, like, go ahead. I myself will be skimming through them, so they'll be on the screen for a couple of minutes. So this is just mainly backstory, I think, into what and who we are. Like the city as a whole, the police department, and the rest of the shenanigans that we're going to uncover. Okay, we've got stats, so we've got questioning points, scenes visited, achievements unlocked, codex entries found, personal information, gallery entries, and currently I am a greenhorn detective. Cool. Okay, what else have we got? Okay, so the map and inventory seem to be locked right now. Okay, let's have a look around. The wilderness was like a globe.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
Bit dark. Bedroom door, light switch. Turn on the lights, cool. Pictures. Who's this? The Wild Gentleman.
The Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Celebrity cops from the dump. Some old newspaper article.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
We may or may not see Marty again. We'll see.
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Whose voice needs to be louder? Issa? Voice in game. Oh, that's probably because I turned down the master audio. So, wait. Hold on. Okay. Apply. Back. Continue. Okay. A painful memory. Let me know if this is any better.
Molly, where do you live now? And with whom?
Is that better? Good times.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
Okay, that's better. Okay, good. Thank you. MB Davis. That looks like a rat playing a trumpet. Is it a rat or a gerbil hamster, maybe?
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz.
As in
the
Miles
photo is
Davis.
From the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
That sounds like a good night. Okay. Cool. We have a typewriter over here.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Did we ever write that novel? Probably not, if you're saying that. Okay. What's in the drawer? Oh, there's our gun. Can I take it?
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
You never know. Let's take that. My last cigarette. Let's take that too.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
And of course, let's take our police badge.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
Okay, what else we got? Door?
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
Nice. Piles of papers.
I don't even know what these papers are.
Ooh, cheap whiskey.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range.
Okay. What's in the cabinet?
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
Fair enough. Oh, we've got access to our inventory now. So obviously we have our Magnum.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now.
True. Cigarette.
Oh man, I totally get you.
Wallet.
Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway.
Trying to read what it says, but it's flashing, so it's quite hard to read. Okay, we'll talk to you in a moment, mystery lady. Phone. I can pick up the phone. Dial tone. Can I read? Does this do anything? Okay. Maybe we have to use that later. That's pretty cool how you can input numbers and it actually calls, so I'm guessing maybe we'll have to use that later for something if we retrieve a phone number of some kind. What else? What else? Some old books over here in the corner.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
View out of the city. Is it a good view?
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
Nice. Anything else before we speak to the mystery woman? Nope, I think that's about it. Okay, lady. Who are you? Speak, look, ask, question. Let's look.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, what the clock?
Let me introduce myself. My name
Please
is
do.
Deborah. Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Okay. Miss Deborah.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, I have to click through it.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
I can autoplay? Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Thanks, Isa. Okay, so autoplay on. Okay, so believe me, it's not an accident I came to you. Thank you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job.
I
But
have
tell
no
me,
idea.
since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one, and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Thank the wild ones.
Ow.
That's all I have.
She likes the hard stuff.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Is that it? I expected like a cutscene of them talking. Okay, so we have Miss Deborah over here. Okay, Deborah Ibanez, species Impala. Not even gonna attempt how to pronounce this. Gender female, special features pretty and fragile. Nothing too special. She runs errands for her employer, a sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy or influential family. Okay, okay. Wild ones. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, so do I speak to her? Wait. Do I speak to her again?
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Okay, now the detective work starts. I think. The victim, a lady, is a target of some strange threats. All of them are written. Underlined are written. So there's proof. I'm assuming that means there is proof. Okay. Let's get down to some questions. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Subject John Doe. The fellow is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that. Focus suspicious. Impressions suspicious. Okay. Is he suspicious? I am suspicious. Why are you suspicious? Okay. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Okay. A new impression. Question 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many? So many options. So impressions suspicious. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay? I mean, I'll try. Blah, blah, blah. I like that. Plus 100.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Okay. Who exactly are you, ma'am? Subject, Deborah Ibanez. I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy. Oh, that's what he just said. Okay. Impressions, shy. Okay. Who exactly are you, ma'am? Do I click this?
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Okay. New clue, new impression, doubtful. Okay. Wait, can I review my notes? Oh yeah. Hold on, let me just adjust over here. Wait, hang on a second. Okay. Let's just put it here for now. Is there usually more than 2 questions, Isa? Like, how many questions have you ever seen up here? I'll leave it here for now. We'll see how that goes. Okay. You're not very confident. Are you sure you're alright?
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes. Excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry.
Okay. We don't need to know her star sign. Did you come alone, all by yourself?
Did you come alone? All by yourself?
I took the subway, then the tram, and then I walked. It wasn't easy to find this place, and to be honest, I had to be discreet.
Yeah, well, I think I'm starting to get the picture.
This is quite unpleasant for me.
Okay, new impression, frightened. Hey James. Also fail on the emotes. Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately. Only
Same.
if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages. And everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Yep. I cleared out most mods, James. Plus, you weren't around for a long time. I cleared you out by then. Okay, so she's now shy, doubtful, frightened, and hiding something. Oh yeah, you can't see. Hold on. I'll just leave it in the corner here. Okay. Wait. Here we go. What should we say? She's frightened and hiding something. How did you get this address?
How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional connections.
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective. You are the head of the famous chicken police. Am I right?
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me? He hates me.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know anyone like that.
Lucky for you, Deborah.
Okay. What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help. Just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
Are you in some sort of jam?
Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Okay. Don't you think it's a little suspicious?
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino. I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Wow. Tell me, Deborah.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer.
Be honest.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him.
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Five stars. Yeah. True detective. Important clue. The employer, Natasha's current significant other, is the infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. Final thoughts. The legendary chicken police back in action. Still a bit weary but untarnished. Good work. Yeah. Okay. So now what do we do with her?
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
Wow. Okay, so now what? Okay, let's review our notes. Okay. Mysterious messenger Miss Deborah. Employer is a certain Miss Natasha Katzenko. Okay. The employer, Natasha. Oh yeah, we read that. Ibn Wessler. He's a rat. Significant. Nice. Okay. Can we leave? Wait. That's everything. Can we leave now? Is there anything else here? What happens if we talk to her again?
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.